Are you ready to make a career transition, but you feel like there's social pressure holding you within your current job? In this video, I'm going to explore 3 common social pressures that people face before and during a career transition. We'll look at different ways that you can think about these pressures and also practical ways that you can challenge them. These social pressures are complex, and it's not as simple as saying they're good or they're bad. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to assume that you've already made the right decision to make a career change, and that it's these social pressures that are holding you back from a brighter future. If you're not confident that the career change you've been thinking about is the right move to make, or you want more help exploring these social pressures, then please do send me a message and I'll be more than happy to see how I can help you. The first pressure comes from your colleagues. Some of your colleagues who love the organisation or love the industry will find it really strange that you're leaving when there's such great opportunities and it's such a great place to work. When speaking with those people, I suggest that you communicate at a values level the important factors in your life that are driving your decision, whether it's family, artistry, or just the desire to serve a different group of people. And possibly there will be some colleagues who are also unhappy in their work situation, and they will challenge your move because of their own insecurities and their own fears. It's likely that they haven't yet imagined a better future for themselves because they're stuck in the risks and the challenges of making a transition, and they're projecting that into your situation. Of course, it's important to consider the risks and the challenges that you might face along your journey, but my recommendation here is that you do not take that advice from somebody who is yet to walk that path for themselves. I can't quit my job because I have a family, I have responsibilities. This is one of the most common pressures that I hear from people that are thinking about making a career change, and it's so hard to deal with it because it's very real. I can't speak from experience on this one because when I quit my job, the only person dependent on having food on the table was me. And I had also looked out and reached out into my network, and I'd established that there was enough work to keep me fed and housed for the next few months. However, having seen the impact that remaining in a job that's making you unhappy can have on an individual's well-being, as well as the life satisfaction of the people around them, which includes their family, I have the following question to ask you. What is the likely impact on your well-being if you are to remain in your current job? And what would be the impact of that on your family and loved ones? If the negative impact on you and your family is going to be relatively small, then perhaps you need to extend the transition period and maybe work out some steps to make a smoother career transition with lower risk. However, if there's going to be a negative impact on your well-being in the short to medium term, then you need to add this into the equation in terms of the impact that will have on your family. The third pressure comes from the need for social status. Whilst a lot of the pressure around status comes from cultural norms or the media, ultimately we are in control of how we deal with it. This pressure often exists at a subconscious level and can be seen in different forms, such as the need to have a good job description, or to have a strong salary, or to be perceived as being successful in what it is that you're working on. And if this is a pressure that you feel is impacting on your choices, then a great task for you to do is to write your own obituary. So pretend that you've died and write the best thing that you can possibly say about yourself. Is it going to include any of those status items that I just mentioned? Probably not. And just to be clear, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to have a good job title, a big salary, and to be successful. What I am saying is that it's unlikely to be those things that define you as a person. And if you're currently going through a difficult moment with a career change or a life change and you want some extra support, don't feel you have to go through this alone. Send me a message and let's have a conversation. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.